mu lugendo olw'obuwanguzi bwo.
UBC TV, we are at Kololo Independence Grounds and we are bringing you live the National Delegates Conference of the NRM, and as you can see on your screen, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, also National Chairman of the NRM, I would say the main convener of this Delegates Conference, through the Secretariat and all other leaders. He is here to officially open all the activities and give it an official
as well as with stability, economic stability and political stability. Your Excellency, we want to thank you so much. It's being received by our leaders. The leaders of the party, the leaders of government. General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is in the house. NRM Museveni a sole candidate. Your Excellency and Mama, we want to welcome you. We are here to welcome you and to endorse your candidature in 2026 and beyond. You are most welcome, sir, to this ceremonial ground. Mama, you are most welcome. The First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports and all our leaders. You can see that is the yellow. That is the party that has led this country to steady progress, to accelerated progress, and we are now moving to the middle. I want us to remain standing. That is the vibe that welcomes a sole candidate. I will now invite ourselves to stand up to the national anthem.
Honest, I'm asking myself, okay, why would someone spend 5 billion to come and sit in SEC? What are you looking for in SEC? Because SEC is voluntary, okay? SEC is for mobilization. SEC is for advising the president. So why should it be a matter of life and death for people to find that, you know, you even issue threats, you get loans, you borrow, you know. So I'm really concerned on the commercialization of politics I've seen here. I've seen in these primaries. If you get a young person and you use billions to make that young person a member of parliament, what kind of leader are you building? You know, What kind of leader, what kind of young person will that young person value the people, or they will value money? You know, if you are coming and you're standing for regional, you're standing for special interest group, and you say, I'm putting here 5 billion, 10 billion to go to SEC. I've been sitting in SEC since I became a government chief whip, and after I became deputy speaker. I have been sitting in SEC. Why would someone spend billions to sit in SEC? Where we volunteer, where we discuss, you know, things that are internal to the party. And these people are going to be deployed by our enemies to come and take away secrets of the party and sell them. Otherwise, where are you recouping this money? How will you recoup it? So to me, as a party, we must send a very, very strong message. Very, very, very strong message. And the president's message, which was very clear, now needs to be turned into very serious action. If you come and you buy delegates, you say you are accommodating delegates, you say you're buying votes, I think we need to come in and save our party. If not, it is going to be a party of billionaires. The poor people will have no space at all in as far as deciding critical matters of the party is concerned. Kyembadde neewuunyako kiri nti lwaki omuntu olina kusasula biliyoni 5 oba biliyoni 10 kugenda mu SEC, oba n'ogamba nti nze inoonya furaga ya party ngenda kozesa biliyoni 5 kufuna furaga nga kye naalabye. Oyo ajja kubeera MP ki? Oyo si ye MP ajja kutuuka eri n'osanga nga badduka buli wamu nga banoonya ssente zaabwe kuzeddiza. Oyo si memba wa SEC gwe tujja kusanga nga adduka buli wamu nga anoonya ssente mu delegates muki nga anoonya bwayiiya. Kubanga ekibiina kya NRM ng'ojja mu SEC oteekwa kugira ku ideology y'ekibiina, ate n'okozesa position ya SEC kubeera mobilizer. Naye nze kineewuunyisa kubanga nze mbadde mu SEC kuva nga ndi chief whip amezi 9 nenvaayo kati maze emyaka 3 n'okuyitamu nga ndi deputy speaker. Imanye ekigenda maaso mu SEC teri kye bafunayo mu ssente. Lwaki? A matter of life and death. I think ekyo kyekibuuzo kye twetaaga kuddamu ne twebuuzako ng'ekibiina, ate ne tulaba nti SEC tugirekera abantu abacontributinga in terms of ideological development of the party and mobilization, si bantu abasinga ssente. Naye bwe tubeera nti highest bidder yajja kuba nga afuga, highest bidder yajja kuba nga representing abantu, ekyo kijja kuba kibi. Ate ndi very, very sure president waffe ekyo ekintu agenda kukikolako n'alaba nti takikiriza kweyongerayo mu maaso, ate naffe tujja kumuwaga.
Members, this party has come a long way through turbulence, through good times, but we have been able to fly together and to land together. I have worked diligently as a backbencher for the first 7 years before I was appointed Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Minister of State for Transport, and Minister for Parliamentary Affairs. Thereafter, I graduated to the position of Deputy Speaker and later as Speaker. I have executed my duties diligently in all those capacities within the Parliament by ensuring that the necessary legislation is passed, the necessary budgets are passed, the necessary loans are passed to support the manifesto of the NRM. I've also worked diligently to ensure that where loans were required, they were passed to improve on our infrastructure and all other facilities. I was elected as the second national vice chair after a lobby by the members of the NRM when we realized that we did not have enough women on the executive committee. So an amendment was made to enable us to have a voice on the Central Executive Committee. And I performed that job with the distinction. I have improved and contributed to many policies, many programs, many changes, and many other facilities to ensure that the perspective of the women is always considered. But in the process, I've not also forgotten the young people or the elderly or any other disadvantaged group. I have been their voice in the Central Executive Committee. However, Your Excellency, our Chair, and members of the great NRM party, I think it's a matter of grave concern that the level of bribery, of intimidation, of abuse of office, of corruption during this election has been exceedingly high. Indeed, it has been unprecedented. For the first time, we have seen distribution of iPads to entice leaders and influence them. We have seen distribution of cell phones for the same reasons. Distribution of money for the same reason. No small money still of 20,000, but in millions. And this, Your Excellency and International Chair, is something that's ruining our party. We have built this party over time, but there's a real risk that it's going to be overtaken by people who do not deserve to be in leadership. So we need to check the issue of corruption. Last night, there was more distribution of resources, 300,000 shillings to each delegate at Nabisunsa, at Nakawa, at Kisasi, and many other places, again to influence the outcome of these elections. So I do hope that the members will take this matter into account and realize that we don't need to support the corrupt, and to know that the money being used is actually your money. This is taxpayers' money. So please chew it, but make the right choices. I would like to appeal to our members to clean our party by rejecting corruption, rejecting bribery, rejecting intimidation. National Chairman, there are members here who have got messages on their phone intimidating them. If you don't vote for so and so, you will see. How can that be? But this is what is happening at this stage. So I do hope that something will be done. And Honorable Chairs, you have been promising that you are going to take action. I hope that you can actually take action so that this vice ends. On the level of the preparation of the election, it's also a matter of concern that in some instances there have been deliberate delays so that voting takes place in the night. How can voting take place at 4 o'clock in the morning? And this has happened on more than one occasion. This is deliberate. I'm glad we are starting early today. I hope the counting will be done early, and that all the sets of elections will be done during the day. I also want to report that there are many fake delegates. Names have been substituted. So I do hope that even that will be taken into account. There are also fake registers in circulation. This is a matter I raised several times in the Central Executive Committee, which needed address, but I hope we shall be able to get a good result. So members of the NRM family, I want to thank you for listening to me. I want to thank you for supporting me as I've done this job. I want to ask you for your support so that I can continue serving you as your second national vice chairperson. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Museveni oye! Anita oye! Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and also the Chairman of NRM Party, Mama Janet Museveni, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, the honorable members who are here, the ambassadors that are around, and all our dear delegates. God is good. God is good. NRM oye! Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, my name is Anita Among, the Member of Parliament of Bukedea, and by God's grace, you entrusted me to be the Speaker of Parliament of the 11th Parliament in Uganda. I want to thank you so much for trusting me with such a very important position, which I have diligently performed without any turbulence in that Parliament. I have done it without antagonizing the party and the chairman of the party. Your Excellency, I want to thank you so much for identifying and bringing me to the mighty party NRM. And as you got me from where I was, where you said I used to put on wrong clothes, now I am putting on very good clothes. And that is NRM. Your Excellency, when you identified me, I do not want to be useless in the party. I want to add value to the party. And by adding value to the party, I am seeking to be a second national vice chairperson of NRM. And when I am a second national vice chairperson, I am a very good mobilizer. And I can trust you, I will mobilize for the party from north to east to west to central throughout the whole country. I am bringing value to the party. Your Excellency, when I am a state member, I will also request that you consider the local government, especially the LOC 5s, the local councils, the speakers, on their increment of their pay. Your Excellency, as somebody you have trusted with the legislature, I am also going to request you, as a chairperson of the party, that for us to be able to mobilize for the party, we need the local councils. We need our local level to be included in the councils, for them to be able to mobilize for the party, for them to be able to monitor government projects. Your Excellency, as a chairperson of the party, we have had challenges with the people with the PWDs, with the elders, with the veterans as a SEC member, that we have allowances and some jobs for people with disabilities, people who are veterans, and people who are old. Your Excellency, we have government programs, and these government programs are at the lower level. Now, in these government programs, we expect our people to monitor and follow on the programs. I will also request, as the chairperson of the party, that we give these local councils, these local structures, circles that can empower them, that can make them to have their own income generating powers. Members, delegates, today is the day that the Lord has made for NRM, that the Lord has brought a mobilizer, the Lord has brought a unifier. I want to thank all of you and request you to vote for Anita. When you vote for Anita, you're voting for a mobilizer. You vote for Anita, you vote for a unifying factor. When you vote for Anita, you're voting for a person to promote NRM up the ground. God bless you all.
Okusituka, okuddukanya ekyo ky'okola, ate n'okuwandiika buto olugero lw'obulamu bwo. Zuukuka nange ku iTV ku makya okuva essaawa 12 okutuuka essaawa 3 ez'okumakya. Otukuweera ebifudde mu mpapula z'amawulire, ebifudde mu bizinesi ez'enjawulo, ebifa ku nguudo n'ebifa mu butale. Tosubwa entertainment news. Nange Chief, iTV ku makya.
We all have a story to tell, sweet or bitter. I am Zabela Liz on the Real Talk seat every Wednesday, 8 to 9 p.m. here on iTV, where we share insights of different people on various stories. Don't miss. We all have a story to tell, sweet or bitter. I am Zabela Liz on the Real Talk seat every Wednesday, 8 to 9 p.m. here on iTV, where we share insights of different people on various stories. Don't miss.
Moto iTV muliro ontambuliranga kinawolovu chiangu edabera ko tulabe moto every Monday to Friday kubira na saa 10 mpaka saa wazinda ba 10 like you do. Tukata Kelly entertainment oyagala ka sports